Hi, I'm Chris. I'm a software developer based in London, and I work for a company called FX Digital who specialise in connected television apps. I started the full stack developer traineeship with IT Career Switch because it seemed to be the best option for me. There's a wide range of topics studied, and obviously it's far more affordable than other bootcamp courses. I started the course in June 2020 and was studying for just under a year, part-time. I was also doing a part-time job at the same time, which is another one of the benefits of studying with IT Career Switch, because I was able to do it part-time. There was no obligation to come in and complete lectures or anything like that. I was a secondary school teacher before I became a developer, and I find I've got so much more time on my hands now, and I have the flexibility to use that time however I want to. Often it's actually doing more coding because it's a new hobby for me and I absolutely love it. The course was really comprehensive, really challenging in some areas, but absolutely not impossible by any stretch. And of course, it would be boring if it was all easy. As mentioned before, I'm working for a company called FX Digital, who are based in London. It involves working for some super exciting clients like Discovery, like GCN, Eurosport, which is really cool. It's quite different working in connected television, really, because we have to make the code performant on set-top box devices as well as other devices. So on a day-to-day basis, I often end up fixing bugs, reviewing other merge requests from other developers, pairing with other developers, reporting to my project manager, looking at different tickets, collaborating with quality assurance, and much more. The traineeship prepared me for this role by giving me a solid foundation in JavaScript, which is the main language that we use, including frameworks like React. We also use React Native, and actually learning different frameworks has prepared me well, because we actually use one called Lightning.js, which not very many people use because it's specially made for set-top boxes. Since starting my new role, I've learned an awful lot, including TypeScript, which is great. I've also learned a lot about how to make code as performant as possible, which is imperative when working on set-top box devices, because their hardware specs are so low. It's really important that they can run the code as quickly as possible. If you feel like you're stuck in a rut in your current career and you are wanting to make a change and you're wanting a challenge and you want to take part in an ever-growing industry, then I would definitely recommend this course. First things first, caffeine. I like to spend a good hour of my day doing some personal training, whether it's a personal project or whether it's learning a new language or new framework or anything of the sort. Start time's flexible, although usually I start at about 9. At this point, I review any work that I did yesterday in preparation for the upcoming project meeting. Next, it's time to meet my colleagues from the project, where we discuss any work covered yesterday, any priorities for the day ahead, and any potential blockers. So I will go through that and come with another solution for it as well. But yeah, priorities today for me is getting all those things out of dev review. After the meeting's done, I'll crack it with some coding. More often than not, I'll have a meeting with the other developers on the team as well to see if there's anything that I need help with or anything that they potentially need help with. And then it's just a case of listening to some music, looking at some bugs, trying to fix them, and making some merge requests. At 1 o'clock, it's time for lunch. Having the option to work from home means that I can eat fresh all the time, which means no more soggy supermarket sandwiches or expensive takeaways. After lunch, it's back to more coding. Often, there'll be other activities involved as well, such as pair programming, which is where you team up with another developer to try and sort out a particular issue. Sometimes if I run out of work to do, I will get in touch with my project manager and ask them for more tickets. If there are no tickets available, it'll usually involve things like writing documentation so that other people who are onboarded onto the project will understand different aspects of it better. Most weeks I'll go into the office on 1 or 2 days, where more often than not I'll meet with some colleagues for drinks after work.